The Menace.
Yes, lad.
How we doing, man?
Yeah, good. Just getting this last hard week out of the way, and you know how we do.
Absolutely. Well, since your last fight, it's your motivations have changed. Your family's got bigger. On a personal level, how have you found it?
It's a lot easier than people make it out. Like people go on like it's really hard. To be fair, like I've got a good wife, so she's doing the lion's share of the work. We'll say I'm down here most of the week, or I've been in Liverpool a bit, so like 4 days a week I'm away. So I really only have to deal with it on weekends. But yeah, obviously balancing a full committal thing like MMA and then a full committal thing like having a baby and a family is difficult, but it's rewarding, isn't it, at the end of the day? So.
Absolutely. The sacrifices, there's more at stake now, isn't there? Now,
Yeah.
You've been very active this year, and we're only 11 days away from fight night now.
Yeah.
So how's this big camp been going, first of all?
One of the better camps I've ever had, to be quite honest. I won't lie. The last two camps, two sick performances, I'm sure no one can deny. But obviously the Aryan camp, I haven't really got excuses, but obviously I still finished them. But obviously in the Robin Frank fight, 7 days out, I tore my AC joint. Mm-hmm. So that fucked up my Robin camp, and then still went and fought, fucked it up even more, and then couldn't grapple or throw my right hand for like 5 weeks of the Aryan camp, and I only had 8 weeks, so I was only grappling really for like 3 weeks of the camp and throwing my right hand for like 3 weeks of the camp. So this has been a good camp. No injuries, finally. Touch wood. And yeah, it's been good. Fit, like you said, different motivations now. I've gotten different work in. You know, I've been going down to next gen, like I just said. I've been going to Renegade. I live in Birmingham now. It's only down the road. Different bodies, different looks. A lot more grappling work. Ready for this guy to come and sniff me crotch and make him fail at it.
Absolutely. Now, training at the other best gyms in the country, Next Gen and Renegade, does that open up another dimension to your thought process? Have you seen things differently, or have you learned anything that you haven't in the past?
Yeah, so obviously just like I know what level I'm at now. You know, I know I'm like up there with the best in the world at my weight division. I'm having rounds, you know, last week I had rounds with like 3 UFC fighters back to back, one of whom is in the top 10, you know, in the rank number 7. Then a Cage Warriors fighter, you know what I mean? And in Renegade, I'm getting rounds with UFC vets as well, Bellator vets, you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, it just gives me that confidence because I know that Peter, like, the best rounds he's getting is like some Oktagon guys. Not to put any disrespect on Oktagon, but, you know, Jakob Donal.
There's levels.
Yeah, Jakob Donal sucks ass, mate. Let's be honest. You know, David Cosma, like, you know, I like his little aesthetic, the little pink hair and
Are you a fan
all
of that? Do you like that?
I think it's a good gimmick.
Yeah.
It's a good gimmick.
Yeah.
But the guy's chinny as fuck. He's ancient. He's had about 50 fights and he's only 32. You know what I mean? So, and it's old school MMA. Like, it's like, yeah, just fucking push, and like, just fucking
burn yourself out.
You know, I'm doing it scientifically here. I'm working hard, but working smart at the same time. So.
Absolutely. Now, going down to Next Gen, everyone's seen the photos. And I don't think anybody was expecting it so soon. Yeah. You and Paddy training together.
Yeah.
How's that been going?
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't hold grudges. I'm not a grudge type of person. I know from my internet personality, people might think I'm a bit of a knobhead, like, but and I am a bit of a knobhead. But I don't hold grudges, and I'm not one of these guys that, like, if we have beef, if we've had a fight and we've fucking sorted it, that's the end of it for me. Like, if you want to continue it, we can continue it. But, like, yeah, as far as me and Paddy are concerned, and I think Paddy has the same mentality. Like, we got some really good rounds in last week. I was really, like, I got to pick his brain a little bit on a lot of stuff, which was good. And he is one of the best in the world. And, like, I think very soon you'll probably see him prove that he is actually the best in the world when he beats Ilya. Like, I think he is a bad matchup for Ilya, to be honest. He's too big for him.
Yeah, he's all wrong for him.
He's not conventional. He's awkward. Like, I know about awkward striking because I'm an awkward striker, but he is an awkward striker. You know, and people might look at it and think it's shit, but it's fucking effective. It's like Drickus. He's a bit like Drickus, you know, like he throws a bit wild. It's not like clean, It's like it's like some weird fucking rhythm, and he's always a little bit out of range. I give him his props. Whatever our beef was in the past, he's good at what he does. He's good at what he's good at. So yeah, I think getting rounds in with something like that is, giving me massive confidence, definitely, in my game.
Absolutely, man. Now, last time we spoke, we mentioned about opening the door for next gen and top teams to train with each other. Now, Nathan Fletcher's been down here, you've been down there, Shem's here, there, and everywhere. So, do you think that's a collaboration now that is long-standing for the future?
I hope
for world
so.
domination.
I fucking hope so, mate. Because
we've got the best striking gym in the country in top team.
Bro,
best jiu-jitsu gym.
Be honest with you, man. Like, I think there's a lot that people in here could gain out of training in next gen, and there's a lot that people in next gen could gain out of training here. And whatever the the historic animosity is, or rivalry, or whatever you want to call it, it's.
Do you think that's just with the city thing as well?
It could be the city thing. Listen, I've only been in England for 4 years. As far as I know, the rivalry's been going on a lot longer than that. So I don't know the ins and outs of the backstory of everything that's actually happened. And yeah, but it is what it is. I'm not arsed. No one's stopping me from training there. Princey don't stop me from training there. Rimmer don't stop me from training there. And no one stops me from training in Renegade. So yeah, I'm going to keep getting the work in that I need. And I believed that for this camp, the work that I needed was, a lot of it was over there. I'll be honest, a lot of time in here for sparring, I'll end up having 5 rounds of striking out there. I am having George shooting on me, Paddy shooting on me, Shem shooting on me, good stand-up rounds at Riley, Cullen shooting on me, you know what I mean? And it's a different look and a different level. Mm-hmm. Peter Gabal is not on that level. Let's just put that straight. He is not on that level. He quits hard. I know he's coming, doing loads of fucking high altitude mask work and all this, knowing that he's going to gas, knowing that I'm going to put pace on him, knowing that I come strong in round 2 and 3. But yeah, it's not gonna help him. He's been doing that work for 10 weeks. I've been doing that work for years now. So I'm going to show that again, dominate him, school him in the skill set, and go on to the next one.
Absolutely. Now, your training camps are always methodical and the mindset as well. So would you say that this is one of the best camps you've had to date?
100%. It has been a bit all over the place. There's been a lot of traveling, up and down, and then going to Renegade, and it's been a bit helter skelter. But in terms of the work I've gotten, and in terms of the strength and conditioning and the cardio and the lifting and everything, I'm peaking and I'm feeling the best I've ever felt. I'm shifting big weight now in the gym, and I'm hitting numbers on the cardio as well. My heart rate is so low at resting state. So yeah, I just think I'm going to put a pace on this guy, and I'm going to look to try and submit him, to be quite honest with you. I haven't got an official submission in Oktagon yet. I'm going to try and get a submission, just so people stop disrespecting my grappling, because everyone thinks I can't grapple.
Absolutely. Now, you both fought on the same card last time. You both had good finishes, but now it's about breaking into that. Well, you're already in the top 10, so now it's the top 5, and it's a clear run at the title now, because there's a vacant belt there, isn't there?
Well, I'll be honest, I think after I smoke Peter Gabal, even though he's not ranked, I'm on a 5-fight win streak in Oktagon, and I deserve to fight for the belt straight away. But there is one guy that I probably want to take out before I do that, and that's Gokhan Aksu. Realistically though, if Oktagon offered me the belt straight away after I beat Gabal, emphatic finish, I wouldn't say no to it. I'm up for fighting Legersky tomorrow if he wants to come down to Manchester. I know he was in Manchester for Misfits. I invited him down to the gym. He swerved it. So obviously he's scared. Ivan Butchinger is fighting Richie. He's about to get beat, so he's not going to be in the title contention. Who else is there? Attila. He's on a 2-fight losing streak. He's about to beat a fucking... I don't know where they found that French guy, but fucking hell, start giving me some of them fights. Start giving me some 11 and 10 guys. You know what I mean? On short notice, some easy wins. But don't think Attila deserves to fight for a belt after a 1-fight win streak against a shit guy either. Bogdanovic didn't win his last fight, whatever people want to say. He's on a 2-fight skid as far as I'm concerned as well. And he's boring. So, yeah, I think 5-fight win streak sounds good. Lozane Keita fought for the belt on a 4-fight win streak when he come into Oktagon. So, I think I deserve it at that point.
Absolutely. Now, as we've touched on, it's been a very long year for you, a very busy. So, how's Dennis coped mentally? How do you cope mentally? You've got a tough mindset, so we just want to dive in a little bit deeper.
Fucking pray as much as I can, usually 5 times a day, and I just I've got a good support system around me. You know, like I say, my wife's a good support system. She, as I say, I'm down here most of the week. I'll go home now tomorrow evening. I'm gonna have a nice meal there. She'll have breakfast for me in the morning. All my training clothes will be washed. So it's a lot of pressure off me, you know. So she is like sort of the rock that helps me get better and better. You know, before I had her, it was a lot of like coming in the gym, being in the gym all day, coming home, having to do me washing, having to cook dinner, and then it's like you don't think about these things, but it's little things like that do make a little difference, you know. Then obviously, you know, I've had a few more sponsors jump on board now as well, so shout out to them. They've helped a lot in this camp just financially, so I've not had to do as many PTs as I normally would. I've been able to stop coaching a little bit, and yeah, it's been good. And like I feel like the more momentum I build now, the more not easy it will get, because it'll be harder opponents, but the easier the exterior pressures will become.
Absolutely. Another thing that's helped is the fan base growing in Germany, Stuttgart, Munich, and now Frankfurt. Are you feeling the love?
Yeah, I think there's going to be a big difference in the walkouts now. I'm walking out in the red corner now. I think I'm going to have the cheers. He's going to have the boos. He's going to have to hold that. And then he's going to be starting on my rhythm, because I'm going to be walking out to my song when he stood in the cage. So by the time we start and we touch gloves, I'm not touching gloves, by the way, but by the time we start the fight, he's on my rhythm. So he's already in my genjutsu, and it's a long day from there. Like.
Absolutely. Now, you've mentioned Munich on social media, the card in November. Does that look likely for you?
I mean, I've got 9 weeks between Frankfurt and Munich. That gives me a week to sort of chill a bit after the fight. I plan to come out clean anyway. I don't plan to have any injuries in the fight. I'm going to make quick work of them. And 8-week camp, get back down. I'm going to stay on my diet, you know, have a week of eating a little bit, and then get back down to 70 kg and smoke whoever wants it in Munich, to be quite honest. Don't know if I want to fight any Germans anymore, because they've had a bad habit lately of pulling out of fights, which is probably why their birth rates declined so much since 2020. You know, yeah, they're all just pulling out. I don't pull out, as you can see. I've had a child, so I'm gonna look to have a few more. I'm gonna make Peter my child next weekend. But yeah, like I think, yeah, maybe give me another Czech or another Slovak opponent, or an Austrian or a Turk. I don't know. You know, maybe I even call out Attila if he gets a little win and, you know, finish the job that Shem started. Shem got a decision. Maybe I'll go out here and knock him out. So.
Absolutely. Now, your commitment is up there to see. It's been very good. And we previously broke down every opponent from Butchinger to Attila. So let's just wrap it up now then with a message for these lightweights as you want to run for that belt.
Just stop pulling out. Stop being pussies and show up. There's a new king in town, and all I'm saying is that Oktagon belt is staying black. That's all I'm going to say.
Love it, Dan. Thanks for your time, mate.